hang on. White pudding, Ireland. Oh, we're starting the game. Look, guys, I'm Googling something. It's just like another sausage. It's a meat dish. It doesn't have blood in it. Yeah, it's just like another different type of sausage, basically. Right, let's stop talking about food, because I'm going to start getting hungry. LGD up against Vici Gaming. Game number 1. Here in this best of 3 for the ESL One Los Angeles Online Replacement League for China. And we get ourselves into the laning stage. And both of us leaning towards LGD for this one. But Vici Gaming do have a lot of team fight, in their arsenal. They've definitely got ways to potentially swing the, turn the tides of any battles in this match.
Ricky has 10 region per second when he's standing near the Chen with headdress and level 1 divine favor.
That's obscene. Like that's like Nick's assassin levels of HP regen. It's ridiculous.
30 seconds to battle.
Actually ridiculous. DY gonna bloodlust himself. Zone, old 11. Back away from the bounty rune just a little bit, but Chalice is here lurking around. 3 heroes for LGD. Want to try and secure some gold for themselves down south. PYW not leveling anything up, neither is Eurus. Still holding on to points. While X-Nova sneaks out a bounty rune top. Yang can't really contest that. He's just going to have to go and grab his own one. But bottom lane's where the action's happening. EMP level 1 is going to come out. The spear. Zone's back Eurus. Bounty rune goes X-Nova Yang old 11 with 1 remaining to be picked up. So it's going to be 3-1 LGD favored. No deaths.
And they burned all Ogre's mana. He used Bloodlust, and that EMP kind of zoned him out. Also burned the mana on Faceless Void. And Invoker got his mana back, so he's good to go. EMP very costly, so you need to hit it. 125, level 1.
And PYW has the TP. TPing top lane, in fact. Goes up and lanes with a Centaur, but that Ricky did a decent chunk of damage. But now Ricky's in a kind of an odd place. Okay.
Nah,
yeah, never
Chen's
mind.
Just gonna recall him.
No, yeah, no big deal. Chen brings him straight back to lane. Oh,
This is the build on Centaur.
Already Ori is struggling. HP and regen-wise, anyway.
Popping those mangoes. I mean, it's only first wave, but maybe showing dominance. That's how you play Dota.
Sure is.
Courier has been killed.
X-Nova finding a courier snipe. PYW really losing out. Across the board, difficult here for Vici Gaming.
Yeah, so if you think about the gold-wise, what he just lost, he lost 90 gold for TP. I mean, you get 3 free, but still you're gonna need to buy 1 later on. And he lost his career, which is 30 gold times 5, that's 150. So he lost 240 gold in a couple of seconds.
It's substantial. It all adds up, every little bit. Dota has become such like a min-max game where, professional games especially, it's all about the little details, all about the small plays or the little balances that you manage to make for yourself. So old 11, 7-1. Keeping up in farm with the Eurus Void for now, taking a decent chunk of damage from that bloodlusted bash as FY chased back by DY. I'm going to like that. FY, DY. Oh, the courier. Hello. 1 more slap. No, the cold snap comes out. Old 11's going to have to run back. And DY will take a bit of a beating
might be
here.
in
They have
trouble.
the spear. They do. If they want to launch it out, DY could potentially be a target for a kill. But they decide to hold on, conserve their mana for now.
They need to bring some extra regen on the bottom lane. Headdress is ready on Invoker, so he's good to go with the Quas sitting on almost 10 per second, but Mars has none at the moment.
Need to bring him out some more. He's got a couple of stick charges, but that's about it. Top lane Ricky might be in a spot of bother here. Blinks back to the creeps. Does have that regen going from the Tango, now the Chen. Another blink away, and he will be fine. Yang and PYW really sticking it to him, though, and now we're starting to see this last hit board become a little greener for Vici Gaming. They are racking up the CS. And I thought the Shadow Fiend would really do much better in this lane matchup, but I'm being proven wrong here by Ori.
This is kind of expected for me. I don't think anyone has an upper hand in this matchup. Both heroes are gonna farm. There's no real position 4 that can rotate. If Phoenix leaves, tries to go for minute 4 rune, if you get something good, they might grab a kill. The slow from Icarus dive could do the trick.
Yeah, and the big loser really has to be Chalice, right? 8 CS. Centaur currently sitting at 18 and 4, so 10, so that's 2.5 waves over the Ricky in last hits. Bit of a struggle there. Even, yeah, I guess the Chen, yes, a decent laner, but not offering as much aggressive potential as PYW's Phoenix is when coupled up with a Centaur with a, you know, this double edge being spammed out on the Ricky consistently.
You might have 10 region per second, but Centaur with Ring of Tarask and Ring of Health now has almost 15. So every single time you get close, he's gonna use double edge to harass you.
Ring of Tarask and Ring of Health is broken as heck. So much HP regen. Courier's flying out and waddling across all the lanes. Nice spear into EMP bottom with the cold snap. Does connect onto Eurus, but he jumps forward with a time walk. They're playing aggressively into Old 11, trying to look at this kill on Mars, and they might just have it, you know? The couple of whacks out from DY, always got the big punches, and Eurus claims first blood as Vici Gaming stamp their mark on this laning stage. And oh, mid lane! Oh, I nearly caught it. Somnus does get that 1v1 kill on the Razor at long last. Hits level 5, 3 points in the Razors, and there you have it.
Yeah, bottom lane, they got the kill because of that 1 point in time dilation. Faceless Void has 1 level of time walk, so they can keep harassing him, and that's gonna be super effective. I just want to see if he gets another point in time walk or bash. This is like all-in build. I mean, he benefits a lot from Bloodlust, so I guess that's the reason why.
Hell yeah. Yeah, you're right. That 1 point in time dilation, don't mess around with that.
Centaur with this kind of a build, sorry Gary, is like a new Timbersaw. You need to stay away from him. He gets way too much farm early on, goes for that Vanguard, and then you can't kill him.
Yeah, like Retaliate is like an aggressive reactive armor, right? Instead of making himself tankier, he outputs even more damage. As Chalice tried to go from PYW, forcing the Icarus dive for sure. But dealing with Yang here is an impossibility. They've got a couple of Chen creeps that are messing around with him. You know, this little purge, little chain lightning. I say little chain lightning, it's a lot of chain lightning. Yang turns to battle into Ricky, they kill off Chalice, but maybe X-Nova can get a trade. Yang is healing up and they cannot follow through.
It's too much region. And he popped 13 retaliate charges, pretty much insta-killed the Ricky. Also, they had Purge, but it was not there on time. He got a couple of hits off.
Ori, oh good, Fire Blast. The one raise is coming. It's not going to land. Ori too fast, speeds away thanks to the Bloodlust. Shadow Fiend and Invoker nearly bringing down that Razor one more time. But DY, good positioning as Somnus. He still wants this desperately. Gives the clicks to DY's Ogre. And top, it looks like everyone's just going to disengage. And we're left with a 1v1 bottom lane between Mars and Void. It's all kicking
LGD
off.
understands they need to control the runes for maybe this Shadowfin who's level 7. Like, he needs to have that mana region HP going. Planted Observer Board up hell. He's stacking the jungle for himself, and that's a full Vanguard on Centaur. Like, right now, he is unkillable.
1600 health. And what's his HP regen? 16 and a half, nearly 17. Dear lord. So a lot of HP regen. Eurus with Morbid Mask. Oh, bollocks. I've missed that one. That's my bad. What was maybe doing? Maybe he was trying to contest stacks and camps over in the jungle side.
He was stacking their camp. He wanted to farm it, but it was under the ward, and the ward that LGD placed should get devoted. Back to the bottom lane. Eurus is level 6. They just need to rotate hero. Top lane should be fine. So if someone wants to rotate, it could be Phoenix. Right now he's a bit low on mana, has clarity running, but let's see who TPs. It's going to be Ogre. They want to put the pressure on the bottom lane, grab a kill early. Use of Chronosphere does not matter that much.
DY, not much mana left, has a clarity. One tango, he's going to pop it. But the CMP Tornado, oh, they don't land the spear. Old 11 expecting maybe a longer Tornado lift duration. But Eurus just time walks away, and he's got 10 stick charges, so still a difficult kill to grab no matter what. As Old 11, these hits from the Void, you can't muck around with Eurus in this position. Old 11 needs help. He needs help right now. Where's his teammate
Team?
gone? He's being left alone. He's
He
being
might
left.
kill him without
He's
chrono.
just gonna chrono him, get in behind the Mars, and whack him down into oblivion. DY walks into the chrono, says, "Hello, thanks for the experience. I'm gonna share in on this."
They should not use the chrono. Like, they had Centaur Stampede, and it would be enough. The extra slow would do the trick.
Even more gold into the pockets of Eurus. What's he got on the courier? It must be something. He's got full treads coming out now. So Morbid Mask, treads, full stick. What kind of build do we expect from Void? Is this going to be a Mask of Madness?
It could be. I mean, Morbid Mask is just for the region. But if you want to go for it, you get Mask of Madness, then you can disassemble it later on. You get Static and Butterfly, so I think it's the way to go this game.
Sounds real powerful. Yang at half HP up top. Chalice starts it off. But this is a lot of damage from the Centaur. Fortunately, with 3 heroes here, though, LGD should be able to finally grab a kill on this big bad Centaur. Four heroes, sorry. My apologies. Somnus arrives also. Did he get TP'd in by the Chen? He did. So now tower time?
When I said that he can't die, I didn't mean like 4 members of LGD can't kill him. He doesn't even have boots, and just by placing EMP and Cold Snap on him is gonna be enough, especially if maybe rotates. Okay, so I see him maybe going for Shadow Blade. 2 Invis heroes? Huh.
Silver Edge maybe for the break? I don't know. They've got the Tornado onto the Phoenix as well. That raise a lot of damage from maybe, but they defend the tier 1. Drops to half HP. They bloodlust it up. Now Bounty Rune time. Who gets the bottom ones? Old 11 grabs a couple, so a decent turnaround there for LGD.
Oh man, Ricky is disgusting. He went for 3rd raid band.
With a
This is like,
Bloodstone.
I want to win early game. He was struggling a little bit in the laning stage, and this is just cost-efficient item on Ricky, but it's disgusting.
Treads, Bracer, Wraithband on the Razor. Chen going straight into that mech as we very often see. No boots, no nothing. Centaur wanting that hood, maybe a pipe straight up after that. Vanguard he completed. Do we see what Eurus is going? Not just yet. Well, old 11, little bits of this, little bits of that. Bring a Bassi, Buckler, and probably heading into that Vlad's after he's finished off his phase boots. But for now, LGD kind of sitting back, farming jungle until the Shadow Blade you mentioned from Shadow Fiend arrives. And 11 minutes in, how's net worth looking? CS is always a bit wonky, as it's pretty decently even, right? 1k net worth lead for LGD. The spread of the core net worth is pretty nice outside of kind of Ricky is lurking on that, middle part of the board as they do stampede top, looking for a grab. Chalice, he's going to be dumpstered here by 4 members of Vici Gaming. Yang sets it all up. At the same time, AO, is that a solo kill? Void takes out old 11, but now he's been found, but no, the time walk, he gets a bit of distance. Cold Snap still proccing here. Somnus has a couple of raises, but with DY arriving, they cannot chase the Void.
Chen is still not level 6, so there's no global healing coming out from him. About to hit level 5. Mech is finished, has a couple of smokes. The thing about Ricky is, if you don't have enough lockdowns, he's gonna use Blink Strike, he's gonna use Tricks of the Trade, buy some time, maybe even get out by some time so people can react and TP to the tower, but there was no rotation, and this Centaur is causing a lot of issues on the top lane. Look at how low the tier 2 tower is.
Yeah, and he's sucking a lot of attention up here, drawing LGD in as the arena just outside the Roche pit. Requiem from Somnus will be there onto the Razor with a final raise. They do clear up Ori, dead for 30 seconds. Now, can they turn this into an objective? They're aiming for mid-tier 1 Lacoste, but the pings from Vici Gaming does signal that, they're going to come in and defend it pretty heavily.
Well, this is how you defend the tower. You just put the Centaur there. Hello, guys, try to kill me. Vanguard going for Hood next. I think Centaur is going to be one of the most picked heroes in this batch.
Seems pretty bonkers, honestly. DUI under his own tower. Old 11 trying to get a bit of damage on it, but Ogre has become such a powerful tower defender all on his own, especially these kind of safe lane tier 1s. If he dies, who cares? It takes a lot of time, takes a lot of commitment from the opponents to try and dive him, and he just bloodlusts the tower, glyphs it up, protects it very nicely. And glyph plus bloodlust, oh, destruction.
Oh, Bloodlust on
the tier
towers
2s,
with
yeah.
multi-shot? Yeah. I love the itemization from Ori this game. Like, one extra brace or one raid band, the raindrop, magic ones. He's just tanking up. He understands that Faceless Void is the ultimate carry in this game. Also, Yang deals a lot of damage, so he goes straight for BKB. They have no real physical damage at the moment. Ricky deals some, Shadowfiend as well, but it's still not that much at the moment.
Shadowfiend clearing through some Ancients. 20 seconds until Requiem's back up, and they've got that Arena of Blood ready as well. So definitely looking for these two, or including the Chen, 3 heroes with 2 Centaurs to go and make some actions if they swing in towards mid after clearing through that bottom tier 1. Slide through the jungle in towards mid, where FY has pushed out the wave and is setting up, but Yang's there. We've been talking about this for 15 minutes. Yang is this big beefy boy. You can't really walk through him. You've got to try and slide behind. Look for PYW. Maybe try and aim for Eurus, who's farming jungle camps a little deeper. But I think Vici Gaming have put themselves in a really nice map position here, with Ori shoving out top, not really threatened by the Ricky, and then the rest of them kind of just lurking around bottom to mid.
Ogre's just the bottom lane, Bloodlusting Tower, level 4 Bloodlust. He doesn't care too much about dying, and he can set up the kills.
There's the Arena, Tornado EMP from FY. A decent spear onto Yang, but Old 11 is being dumped into the ground, and Eurus arriving means he's gone. Double Edge clears him up, and Ricky blinks out, but the Chrono, it does catch. They've got X-Nova trapped inside. Shadowfiend's on the left with a Pyramid Supernova. Can they click through it? They've got a couple more. Down goes Phoenix. But the rest of LGD have been wiped off the face of the map. Chalice and maybe the only 2 survivors. And Vici Gaming, these team fights look so potent.
They didn't even use the Stampede there. Also, they should be able to protect the egg with the Chronosphere. They were just not on point. Right now, Vici Gaming's team fight is much, much stronger than what LGD has. Once that pipe is finished on a Centaur, it's going to mitigate a lot of damage from Shadowfiend. They're going to run into damage issues on side of LGD. Ricky, the Fuse Blade, is not coming anytime soon.
Oh, it's miles away. They should be able to grab a freebie on the Ogre. But this is fine for Vici Gaming. Prior to that team fight, they had Razor top kind of drawing attention there. LGD thought that, potentially with a bit of a split across the map, they take a 5v4 or a 5v3 and get a couple of kills before anything really kicks off properly. But Vici Gaming very snappy to respond. And again, this bottom tier 2, it is being eyed up by LGD. They've got SF clearing wave a little deeper. And everyone here committing with the catapult. But I don't think Vici Gaming care too much. They've got 4 heroes farming the map, while LGD are all grouped up together, getting much less efficiency.
They need that Diffusal Blade on Ricky.
Centaur just walking into the middle of 5 of them pretty much. And there's the Void. Time walk in with a Stampede forward. Bash off the hit, and Old 11 is stuck in here. Don't commit in this. LGD, they're trying to fight. Chalice has jumped in. The Arena does come out of Old 11. He's going to run out, and he's saved himself for now. But Void, he'll find him on the left-hand side. A bash and a whack, and down he goes. Even with the help of Chalice and X-Nova, they could not make that fight work. And look, okay, you've caught the Ogre. You've EMP'd him. It's a position 5 Ogre. You don't care if he dies. They got the trade they wanted. And Vici Gaming, they can move out across the map as they see fit. But it looks like they want to keep on fighting. Vici Gaming holding high ground.
Find a bigger kill. Killing Ogre is not enough. Also, Shadowfiend TP'd out, which means that they don't have enough damage. This is the Diffusal Blade. Once Ricky has it, it's going to be a different story. But until then, I don't think LGD can win a 5-on-5 engagement.
Centaur, an absolute beast. Philosopher's Stone. Oh, give that to your Ogre. He'll love that. Imp Claw for Shadowfiend. He's pretty happy with the Ring of Aquila, apparently. Imp Claw towards Ricky, I guess.
Ricky has Faded Brooch at the moment. The move speed is good, but I would prefer to have that Imp Claw.
For sure. Who's that
They can
tornado?
just swap things around, give the Ring of Aquila to Ricky, maybe, and give Imp Claw to Shadowfiend.
We'll see what they get up to. Mars right now does have a hood. Not going to go full pipe. It seems he wants Blink Dagger into BKB. Into Halberd. Not BKB. Halberd's going to be very good against that Faceless Void. disarming inside the Chrono. Very good against the Razor, of course, as well. And speaking of Razor, we've not really seen too much from Ori. He's been very quietly farming BKB, but Lacoste, is it now his time to shine?
Right now, he's untouchable. 10-second BKB, about to hit level 15. I'm wondering which down he's gonna choose. It's taking a little bit of time for him.
Vici
Getting
Gaming
extra
hunting.
strength just gives you that tankiness.
Oh, they see maybe jump Chrono, and this is it. Maybe absolutely annihilated. Not a chance in the world. And this is where Vici Gaming seem much stronger than LGD. They get a kill off their team fight, and they push tower. Backdoor regen is kicking in a little bit, but they've caught the Invoker as a bonus kill. Cherry on the top of the ice cream sundae, and Vici Gaming 12-6, now starting to build up a bit of a net worth lead. 1k should turn into 2, and they might be able to snowball into a bit more if they can convert this movement into maybe a top tier 2, or even Roshan is open for them now.
Don't think they want to go into Roche Pit at the moment since there's no Chronosphere, so they don't want to risk anything at the moment. Ricky needs, I said it a couple of times, Ricky needs this Diffusal Blade, otherwise they can't fight.
How far is it? 100? Yes, okay, it's 100 gold away. I kept seeing the second blade of, or the third blade of Alacrity because of the Manticue, and I was like, oh god, is it really that far? But no, he basically has it at 20 minutes.
Wait, no one's picking up Philosopher's Stone.
Oh yeah.
Okay, seems like gold is bad. My bad.
70 GPM? Nah, forget about it. Ogre with his plus 100 cast range talent, long old Fire Blast. Oh, doesn't quite get out of the arena. EMP, but the two-man stomp, the blink in from Yang's good. The Tornado's decent, but Ori's BKB. He wants to be able to chase down someone and stick onto a target, but Somnus is disengaged. And Vici Gaming, they lose Ogre and get nothing for it. Void will time walk back. That troll trap a little bit annoying for him. Chalice making chase. PYW still here with a Supernova. He pops a tome and he's got level 2 ulti now on this Phoenix. But they don't really have a great way to set up a fight with no Chrono. And Centaur being a little tentative, but he's got Blink Stun, and he'll jump onto 3. The dive forward, Tornado, decent, disengage, and maybe with the BKB will turn to fight. The Fear under the Centaur and the Razors connect. Beautiful stuff onto Yang, but he's so tanky. They need a little bit more. He's surviving. Yang, he gets out of the fight. No way. Chalice is going to drop now to the Sun Ray. He's burnt down and maybe bashed into the ground. Eurus clears him up, and LGD destroyed by Vici Gaming.
This is the problem that I've been saying. They have no damage. They can go in, and they went for a Centaur, which is the tankiest hero that Vici Gaming wants to sacrifice. They didn't even pop the hood in that engagement, so that's going to be a free Roche for them. And that was a fight without the Chronosphere.
Yeah, that was fight without Chrono, because they killed off that Shadow Fiend, who has to reset his stacks of Necromastery one more time. What's the way out of this rut for LGD? That's, you know, 2 or 3 pickoffs, 2 or 3 team fights in a row the past 5-6 minutes where they have been crushed, absolutely curb stomped by Vici Gaming, and I just don't see it stopping anytime soon. This Razor BKB timing, this Void who now has Chrono back up again, Supernova in 35 seconds, Stampede same cooldown. Vici Gaming just pressing all the buttons.
LGD also lacking catch. If they use Tornado at the start of a fight, they have nothing. Like, they need to land a spear, which is pretty hard if they're fighting where there's no trees around.
The smoke from Vici Gaming. Oh, I think they know. FY, the dust is there. They'll catch out the Invoker. It's not even just 2 invisible heroes with a Shadow Blade. There's 3, right? With a Ghost Walk as well, yeah.
I forgot about that one.
So did I. Oh, Ori walks past maybe there. I guess they just want this tier 1 tower. They don't necessarily want to fight.
We're gonna have to buy dust.
It's super
to
valuable.
Get extra gold.
Who's
Yeah, right now I don't think LGD can contest a full 5-on-5 with Chronosphere and the level 2 egg.
And Aegis on Void as well. BKB Void, 10-second duration. Off to a pretty good roll here, Vici. Tier 1 into tier 2. Down bottom lane, they're trying to cut this map in half. clear out that mid wave, push LGD back into their base. But it's nice to see, you know, LGD on the other side of the map at least getting a little bit of farm on a couple of their core heroes.
They're gonna go for high ground. Centaur's building the stacks on retaliate.
Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
Come on, guys, don't make me look stupid.
They went high ground, just not base high ground. They went to triangle high ground. Now they're looking towards mid potentially. Oh, they're hunting again. The courier. Bye-bye, Observer Ward. Stampede onto Xnova to catch him with a bash. And Xnova forced to mech himself. A decent Mars ulti, though. Centaur, Ogre, both trapped inside. Ricky pops the trick to the trade. And Void, with a two-man chrono, should be able to catch a couple here with a good static link, but maybe.
Seraphine.
Requiem, he's stunned. He doesn't get his ulti off. Oh, maybe he's gone. Does have buyback, but what's the point?
Wow, that sentry caught him. He didn't pop a BKB, otherwise he would get out of the invis.
Centaur's unkillable, man. Yang is just waltzing around. He's dancing with his opponents, toying with them. And LGD might just be calling it soon, you know. High ground, you were right. They will break it now with a tier 3 in their sights. Vici Gaming want to close this one out. They don't have big ultis. Aegis of the Immortal is another 2 minutes in the pockets of Eurus here. But they are trying to kind of bait back and retreat to this high ground where they can maybe make a fight happen with a Stampede Supernova.
They're very low on mana, so I guess they want to reset a little bit. Phoenix provides pretty much infinite healing with Spirit Vessel and Sunray, but they need to bring some clarities. No one has mana boots at the moment. Ogre's building one, yeah, they definitely need it. Man, Razor is so tanky. SNY, Bracer, Magic had Pupil's Gift, now swaps it for Mindbreaker.
1.5 second silence. That's pretty good. And no matter who you get that on. Mess up
And
with
check Chalice. He's going for Deso on Ricky. He understands that they have no damage. Nice dodge.
Very good. Gets away from the dust and everything. And a very nice EMP from FY with that deafening blast. And DY just dusting again. Where is he? Where's Ricky? He's got a gem queued up as well. But here's the full pipe for Yang. Crimson Guard already done, as we've seen. Ori, SNY, BKB, Blink, Stomp, onto the who? Where? How? Invoker obliterated by the Void and the Centaur in a matter of just a second.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Chronosphere is ready in 30 seconds. Age is gone in 20.
Maybe still shoving out that bottom lane. Does get the creep wave up onto tier 3, but they've lost a Rax, a lane fully gone top. And Vici Gaming transition into mid. Maybe has to come back. They need to make a play, something or anything. Aegis, it can't be far away. 3 seconds until Aegis is gone, but Mark's made that play alone. He has buyback and they've jumped in. Killed the Phoenix now. The buyback from Old Eleven will come out. But Chalice is kind of stuck here. No reveal. Nothing to see him. The Sentinel stomps and the Hellbear claps with the Chrono onto 3. They catch the BKB SF. The Mars ulti will come down, but down goes Chalice. Ori with his own BKB, and they bash into Somnus. Clear through the Shadow Fiend. Does he have buyback? The full staff away. The heal from the Hand of God, but he's gone. Dead. 50 seconds. And Vici Gaming, they've got this one in the bag. Chen wandering home. Tail between his legs. Sad, sad state of affairs here in Game 1. But Vici Gaming looking very strong.
Drop those G's.
There it is.
Shadowfiend understands that he can't do anything with the buyback. Probably the worst hero in the game to buyback quit since you lose the salt, especially if you decide to go for like the damage heavy right click build.